Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I have a bit of an alarming news for you. It's a topic I came across by accident this morning. It was posted on my Discord, and I read it really quickly, and I was like, should I really talk about this? I don't want to raise any alarms unnecessary because there's a lot of theories and conspiracies and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I will pull it on stream. I will show it to people and then they can make their own conclusions. I'm not going to point any fingers. Fingers are going to be pointed in the right direction, regardless of what I do. I just want to share it and see what happens with it. Apparently, this somehow didn't stop at me on my Discord. This also got to Flamu. And Flamu took it even a step further and tested it live on stream and proved its point to the bone. And then I had like 100 people coming in my chat and like, Flambus, did you actually hear about this? I'm like, yes, dude, I did. I saw it and I heard about it first. I talked about it. I even tweeted about it. So yes, I know absolutely what it's about. I just was, you can never be sure. In case you're wondering what we're talking about here, it's wargaming pulling another brilliant thing, and I will show you what I'm talking about. It shouldn't take longer than a few minutes for us to go through this, for me to explain it, so don't expect this video to be super duper long. How Wargaming chooses your Santa gift ship and why you will probably get Makarov. If you've been following the initial reports of Santa big gift results, you will probably notice something odd. A flood of Makarovs, the Tier 6 Soviet Nuremberg, have graced those lucky enough to get a ship. This is not a bizarre coincidence, it is a consequence of the way Santa gifts allocate ships. It is complicated, but I'm going to try my best to explain it. He does explain it pretty well. We're just going to go through this real quick. It's literally like one and a half page. Say you win a ship, which by the way is pretty low chance to win a ship. I think Flamu spent like 100 euros and bought like 50 containers and only got a couple of them. Hooray! However, is this the ship you win truly random? Now here's what Wargaming explains. If a ship that you already have in your port is dropped, the Santa Big Gift container will be replaced by a super container. The super container will contain another ship from the list along with a port slot and a commander with 10 skill points. While confusingly worded, they do allude to the fact that in the first instance, you do not receive a ship from the whole pool of available premium ships. Rather, you receive a ship from a selected shortlist, which differs depending on the box type. You will receive it in a Santa Crate box, not a super container. You only get a drop from the whole list of available ships if you roll a shortlisted ship which you already have in port or in previously purchased crate. If this happens, you receive ship from the entire pool in a super container. Lower tier ships are likelier to drop from the super container. If this is confusing to you so far, trust me, I'll explain it to you as soon as we go through the whole thing. What this means is that if you have no premium ships and buy a gift, which luckily includes a vessel, it will only ever... I or he, you, we, whatever, will only ever receive a ship from the shortlist. My chance of a ship not included on the shortlist is 0. Unless I have at least one ship on the shortlist. The implications of this are pretty massive. If I was lucky enough to secure a ship, the most likely result is that you roll the ship most common on the shortlist. If you do not have it, that's what the container gives you. Makarov is the most common ship in the big gift shortlist, and few people have it. That is why so many, including this guy, received Makarov as their first gift ship. The same occurred in 2018 with Krasny Krim and Exeter and Hwanghae in 2019. And I'm sure you guys know about the Monahan as well. Due to the importance of the shortlist, you should really consider if you would be happy to receive the shortlisted ships before investing in gifts. If you're lucky enough to get a ship, they will be most likely the outcomes. I do not have the full data for the shortlists yet, and I could have made mistakes owing to the limited data out already, but I will keep this updated as we learn more about this year's crates. If you buy big gift container, the shortlist is either Makarov as a tier 6, California as a tier 7, or Orkan as tier 8. If you buy a mega Santa gift, the shortlist is either Duca d'Aosta, Udachi, Vanguard, or Ochakov. Spend wisely. So let me just in few sentences explain to you what this actually means. Wargaming presented, and I can actually show that to you as well. Let me just exit this game real quick. This right here, here's a list of ships that you can find in gift containers. They didn't say super containers. They actually said gift containers, right? So this is the list of the ships that you can find in the gift container. Well, according to this, it's not true. Now, at the point of me talking about this morning, before the whole thing exploded, I was giving Wargaming the theory. I was telling people, like, you know, put the tinfoil hats on. It's just the theory. We don't know if it's true, but keep it in mind. You know, food for the brain. If you don't believe me, you can go to Twitter. You can go to today's VOD. I talked about this like 10 hours ago. But now when a lot of people are actually realizing what's up and they are here to basically confirm, and I'm sure a lot of you guys in chat will do as well, I'm not so sure how much this is actually a theory. So let me just quickly explain this to you. Let's say that you don't own any premium ships on your account, right? You just made a new account. You go to the premium shop and you buy a bunch of Santa containers, right? Are they going to be big or mega or whatever the hell they're offering? It doesn't matter. You basically buy 20 big Santa crates, right? And Wargaming says that there's like 100 different ships that you can get. You are probably, and at this point it's almost 100% sure, you will probably get one of 3 ships. It's gonna be Makarov, or California, or Orkan. You will absolutely get one of those 3 ships first. There is no way you get any other ship before one of those 3. Or if you buy a mega container, then you have a list of 4 ships. It's gonna be either Duca d'Aosta, Udachi, Vanguard, or Ochakov. There's no way you get anything that's not one of those 4. Now take a quick and close look. These 7 ships that Wargaming is giving you. Makarov, it's a piece of shit. California, it's a piece of shit. Orkan, Duca d'Aosta at tier 6, it's a piece of shit. Udachi, Vanguard, it's a piece of shit. Ochakov, So at best, you're getting meh ships. You're getting either a piece of shit, a meh ship, or an okay-ish ship. There's not a single good ship, in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of other people would agree, in the list of these 7. They're all pretty mediocre at best. If you do get lucky, and I'm saying you have to be pretty lucky to get a ship, because I think Flammu spent like 100 euros. He bought 20 big and 20 mega, and first he got Makarov, of course he did, and then he got Hood as a super container, and then he got, what was the second one? Udachi, which is on the short list. And then he got after that. Did he even get anything after that? Yeah, he got the grass, which was from a super container. So unless you open a crate and a super container appears, you're screwed. You're gonna get one of these 7 ships. Now, this guy already says that his data might not be completely accurate, but bloody hell, from everything I've heard and seen so far, it's pretty damn accurate. What this means is pretty much a lie. They're telling you that you're able to get a lot of ships from the container that you're buying, which is actually not true. You can't get any ship from the container. You can only get one of these 7, or maybe there's a couple of more that we just can't confirm yet. That's the only ships you can get from these containers. But if you own one of these ships, you get lucky again to receive a ship, and you get lucky that it's a ship you already own. Like, you're getting second time Makarov and not one of these other common shortlist bullshits. Then, instead of a Santa crate, a super container comes up. Now you have a chance to get one of the other 100 ships. Which means it's a lie. Which is a lie. I'm not even going to say what that implies. And you can draw your own conclusions. And are you willing to spend 50, 100, few hundred euros to get one of these ships? I mean, why not just buy them immediately with gold or in a premium shop when they're available or something? If you wanted one of these ships, you would have had them by now. The only way that this might work positively for you is if you already own one of these ships and you decide, well, I already own Makarov, I already own Duka, Yudachi, Ochakov, Orkan, Vanguard, I own all of them, or most of them. I'm gonna go buy some crates, I'm safe. If you do get a container with a ship, yes, you are. You are 100% gonna get a super container, and it's gonna contain one of God knows how many ships. Now, I was really contemplating of actually firing up my NA account or my Russian account or my Southeast Asian account or any account and buying 20 mega, 20 big just to prove it to you so you don't think I'm delusional. But I've just watched a video from Flamo where he does exactly that. And he spent 100 euros for this. I'm not giving Wargaming any money on this. I'm not. Would I recommend? No. I have never recommended these freaking crates because they're way too expensive. Wargaming will tell you this is not a gambling because you get what's worth inside. But who is really the one who says, who determines how much is worth what you're buying inside? They are. So if they tell you that Missouri is worth $1 billion, then if you get a Missouri for $1 billion, they will tell you that you got your money's worth. But that same company could tell you that Missouri is worth $10, and you buy them, you give them $10, they give you Missouri, and they tell you got your money's worth. They're the ones who get to choose how much is what worth. And these things are getting overpriced as hell. And I've been always telling people, you're crazy to spend so much money on buying these things. I certainly can't advise you to buy them. And I'm certainly not going to stop you from buying them if that's still what you want. Because, you know, whatever. I don't care. I just like some gifts. I like stuff like that. By all means, have a blast. But keep this in mind. I will leave the link to this site in the info and probably on the first comment. I'm publishing this video immediately, so you don't have to wait till tomorrow. And I will use this opportunity to tell you that I'll be taking a break from World of Warships. I need to distance myself a bit from wargaming and this game and anything that's got to do with it, because this is ridiculous. I've been saying it for so long now, and unfortunately the main result, the main side effect, the main consequence of this is people telling me, just don't play it, go play something else, blah, 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 blah. But this is just ridiculous. New patch is going to be coming for Christmas. There's going to be a bunch of things to do. And in January, the new ranked, I published a video literally today if you haven't watched. Sorry, new ranked, new captain skills and all that stuff. I will be taking a bit of a break. Whether it's going to be a couple of days or a couple of weeks, I don't know. How is this exactly going to influence YouTube video frequency? I don't know. I always have enough videos to publish World of Warships, but since I will now be not playing World of Warships for a little bit, we'll see. I have a couple of World of Warships videos in store, and a couple of War Thunder, and there's going to be more Escape from Tarkov, and I will definitely be focusing a bit more on Tarkov. I started playing a bit of War Thunder again. I'll be playing some other games. I will try to have a decent and happy stream and fun time, and you are more than welcome to join me. The links to my Twitch is below. I love you guys. I hope this helps you save some money, and I thank you for supporting me. This is the least that I can do. I will be back with ships. I'm not quitting ships. I'm just taking a bit of a break because I'm just not having fun. The RNG is sitting on my shoulders, and it's just poking my head, and it's hard to have fun in this game anymore. The direction that wargaming is taking this game is so out of proportion. It's just money, 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 money. Overpowered power creep, overpowered power creep, broken, 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 and more shit that nobody wants or needs. I just find it hard. I just found it very, 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 very hard to have fun in this game anymore. So I'll be focusing a bit more on other games and try to have a happy December, and then we'll go back. We'll go back with ships again as soon as I start missing them, because I love the game. I just don't like what wargaming is doing to it. In fact, I'm disgusted by everything that wargaming is doing with this game. And yeah, I hope it helps. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you drop by on the stream. Twitch link is below. And yeah, have fun.